Good night, good night. My name is Terry Shea. Good night, Philip Alexander and everybody. Two questions I just had to ask. I might be get confused, but did you say Patrick Manning imported a car for the famous dealer? Okay, all right. No, all right. Chedi, right? For the people who don't know, it's Dole Chedi. I speak about. All right. Okay. The other question is, as you're the topic of drugs, what is your plans in stopping the drugs and guns from coming in? Because Gary Griffith made a statement when he was the commissioner of police. He said the guns and drugs is coming in legally through the ports of
legal ports.
Legal ports.
But
he says that the police cannot enter into the ports. There's no authorization for the police to enter. So they cannot stop.
Could I answer that?
Yes, well, yeah, go ahead.
That is nonsense. Everything that exists in this country exists and operates by a law. So if there is a law preventing law enforcement from securing the nation's ports, you just have to repeal that law or write a better law. And that is what the parliament is for. That is what the parliament is for. I am hearing all of these former and current commissioners and acting commissioners saying that the guns and the drugs coming through the legitimate ports. And no, we talk about that on Rum Shop Talk. Nobody talking about what you're doing to secure the port. I like the speed with which they could have go and shut down the scrap iron dealers. Your stuff can't leave the country. For all kind of things working in the country like it have legs. Our policy is to secure the nation's borders. We have, if you read one of our 21 policy documents, and it's real short, it's 2 pages. Our manifesto is 2 pages long. We literally keeping it that simple. But securing the nation's borders includes securing the ports. We have spoken about, during the height of the pandemic, we was asking the government how you're securing the borders and COVID coming in. That's where you had heard the Yamami talk. That's where it come from. How you're going to have a second wave if you the border lockdown? How? So obviously you're not locking the border. And Trinidad is a tiny place. I deal with people in international jurisdictions. When Stuart Young said that they couldn't secure the borders, I said, you lie. You could imagine if you tell that place like Manhattan Island, you can't secure the borders. Trinidad is a dot in the ocean. There are technologies now, sonar buoys, unmanned aerial drones. You could secure Trinidad borders from America. You don't even have to be here. You don't have to physically be here to do it. So they are lying to you. Fitzgerald Hines, his first speech, I called Stephen Reese and I told him, I said, his first speech, I said, they're going to fire that man. They will never let him speak. Remember that? I tell him on the phone, I said, they will never let him speak again because he admitted that they weren't securing the borders. Faris Al-Rawi said in 2017 that the government always knew securing the borders was the solution. They talk that, like your partner say, plenty talk. We want to show people action. Give us the chance, and we will show you that. Yeah?
Good, good. All right. Last 2 questions before I go, right? What is your plans in speeding up the judicial system? Like having night courts? Where's the plans in that?
The fastest thing that you could do is put a timer on all cases. That there should be no more than 1 year for a case. So that the moment the judge starts the case management starts. And it is a running year. And when somebody stand up and asks for an adjournment, the judge have to ask the clerks how much time we have running on this clock in this case. Do we have time to allow for an adjournment? No. Adjournment denied. We have to complete. Because we said just now, I said it just now. If you arrest somebody, charge them in 24 hours or release them. And if you charge them, prosecute them in 6 months or the case collapse. And if you start the case, it must complete in a year or the case collapse. And judges whose cases collapse have to be sent to do another job. We need people who could understand that our justice system must be built on speedy justice. Because justice delayed is justice denied.
Last question. Right? This is a major question of all. Are you against constitutional reform with putting a referendum on it? Where the people can have the
Brother, it's we that's talk that.
Okay, all right.
We are the ones that tell them that. We said we would put recall. We said, if you hired us to be the government, on the first day, we would want the whole country to come to the parliament. We're going inside and we're not coming outside until we pass recallers law. Referendum is important. I have done videos and explained to Trinidadians how referendum work. People think referendum is just a vote and that the government after could do what they want. A referendum, by law, if you have a referendum vote on something, whatever the people vote, the parliament has to be guided by. That means the public gets to have the say on important things like Caribbean Court of Justice over the Privy Council, like abortion rights, like death penalty. Those are big issues. And you can't make those decisions for yourself in a parliament. You have to give the people the opportunity to weigh in on that. Referendum is for that.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.